Hi everybody, welcome to The Life of Hair. In this week's episode, I'm going to take you behind the scenes at my balayage class, the one that I teach for Redken at the L'Oreal Hammersmith Academy, also over at a outreach studio that they have called Radio Hair in King's Cross. They are the two locations in London. I also teach in Dublin, Ireland, and I also head up to L'Oreal Manchester a couple of times a year as well. But equally, on the side of that, if you want me to do a personal coach in your salon, if there's something you really want me to come and specifically hone in on, then I'll come and do that too. You can always contact me on Instagram through the direct messaging at The Life of Hair 1, and I will arrange with you there what you need to know. But in this particular class, we look over the space of 2 days, 2 classic balayage techniques on the first day, and the principles of getting beautiful freehand hair painting. One of the things that I think is so beneficial in a salon environment. And we also then look at consultations. Consultations have become a huge part of what we do in the salon. I'm sure you'll all agree that probably about 70% of our colour work now has become corrective in some way or another. So it's very important that we look at that from the perspective of how we can guide our clients into a journey. Now, we also then in the afternoon look at some more contemporary balayage techniques and try and debunk some of the myths and things that people are seeing on Instagram and social media to help them really hone in on what's achievable for each client as they come in the door. It's quite often we're faced with really technical color corrective balayage treatments or scalp bleaches, and it's really telling the client that what's possible on their hair versus what you have time for right there and then, or alternatively booking them in later, and making sure that we get them to pay for what they're having. This is a big problem in our industry. I have been a hairdresser for many years now, and I have personally done this, and I have seen it done many times, where we've underquoted for the work that we were going to do that day. So I think it's really important that we're mindful of how much money it's going to really cost, and that we really explain that to the client. And look, if that puts the client off, then so be it. There's no point in doing a colour at a loss. Your boss will not thank you for doing a colour and using 3 or 4 toners or doing 2 or 3 colour services for free effectively. I know out there's bosses that make people do things no matter what the scenario. That's not helpful, guys. That is really not helping you or your business. You are pouring colour onto your client's hair and then effectively down the drain. I know for 1 tube of colour for the range that I use is approximately £10. Every time I put a toner on, I'm effectively costing the business £10, plus the time it's taken me to apply, and plus if we took a segment out of the business at that moment in time, it's going to cost way more than £10. You guys out there colouring hair in the salon today, don't be led by the client. Don't let the client lead you. You wouldn't go to your dentist and then you tell them how to do your teeth. You wouldn't go to the dentist and say, here's a set of brilliant white teeth, but I don't want veneers. These things are not realistic, and it's time we started to think that way. That's enough for me today. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the episode. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and chat to me down in the comments with your feelings on how the industry's evolved in the last 5 years or so. I'll see you again on Sunday for another episode of The Life of Hair. Yeah. Careful. Right.
Photo bomb.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you listen, it'll work for me, whichever. Do you fancy living in the sea? Yeah, see you soon. See ya.
Thanks for safe travels.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Perfect.
I'm literally like not
You're going to look 45 minutes younger.
Yeah.
Lovely, you're so welcome. Thank you very much.
See you later, nice to meet you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
Hope to see you at certification.
Yeah.
See you at cert. Yeah, have a good one.
See you later.
And that, folks, is the end of 2 days here at Redken L'Oreal Hammersmith. We had a wonderful time teaching these guys over the last 2 days. They've been some really, really super students, so thank you to you that participated if you're watching this video. If you want to book onto any of the courses that I run here, it is the Balayage Obsessed course, and it is on uk.l'orealaccess.co.uk. and you can find all the information you need there to get yourself on this 2-day course. And we will drill down into consultations, balayage techniques, freehand painting, saturation, all the things that are super important when it comes to balayaging. So until next time, as I said in the intro, have a great week and I'll see you on Sunday.